that truly earns the crown for the longest continuous battle in World Series history, a game that began with the crisp energy of a fall evening and morphed into a bleary-eyed, early morning saga where strategy was thrown out the window in favor of survival, a contest defined not by a single iconic moment but by the cumulative weight of 18 frames of tension, including a dramatic, game-tying home run by the Dodgers' Max Muncy in the bottom of the 18th that was ultimately nullified by a missed call, only for him to finally end the suffering with a walk-off solo shot in the 18th, a victory that felt less like a triumph and more like a shared deliverance for two exhausted teams and the fans who witnessed a piece of baseball history that was as much about human endurance as it was about athletic prowess. Yet one that defied all conventional presentation by meandering slowly and almost aimlessly for days not in the open ocean, but perilously close to the New England coastline, not making landfall in the traditional sense but instead executing a bizarre and prolonged dance between the mid-Atlantic and Nova Scotia, its wind field so vast that it generated massive, coast-eating waves and inflicted significant beach erosion and coastal flooding from the Carolinas to Massachusetts, all while its center remained hundreds of miles offshore, a testament to its hybrid origins and immense size. This unique formation mechanism and its subsequent behavior made Melissa a nightmare for forecasters and a boon for meteorologists, as its predicted path was a complex waltz around a blocking high-pressure system, leading to days of persistent onshore winds that caused more cumulative damage than a fast-moving, landfalling hurricane might have. With the storm ultimately becoming a benchmark for the concept of coastal impact being entirely decoupled from landfall, and its legacy is not one of flattened towns but of radically reshaped shorelines, flooded coastal roads in places like Nantucket and the Outer Banks during multiple high tide cycles, and its official classification as a bomb cyclone prior to its tropical transition, cementing its place in the annals of weather history as a chimeric storm that blurred the lines between the ferocious winter nor'easters that pummel the Northeast and the warm-core hurricanes of late summer, forcing a broader public understanding that a storm's name and category on the Saffir-Simpson scale are often the least interesting parts of its story, and that the true danger can lie in its persistence, its size, and its ability to wreak havoc from a distance, a lesson that would become increasingly relevant in an era of changing climate where ocean heat content, the very fuel that allowed Melissa to undergo its strange transformation, is on the rise, suggesting that future storms may more frequently exhibit such unpredictable and hybrid characteristics, making Hurricane Melissa not just a historical footnote, but a potential preview of a new class of coastal threat.